Hello guys. Okay, this video here is another video response for my friend Hook 'em Horns. I am sorry, brother. This is a late video response. You actually sent me this last month sometime. I think it was the beginning of last month. I've been so busy lately, I didn't get a chance to respond to you. But here we go. So you asked me about this dialogue you made here in Japanese, and you wanted me to help you out with some mistakes you made. Now what I've done here was put the lines where you made like the mistakes, and I'm just going to talk about those a little bit. So I have this script here. I'm going to start from the beginning, and then I'm going to work my way to these places that need to be corrected. All right. So we have a dialogue between Tanaka and Koyama. Okay. So Tanaka, starting with Tanaka. So Tadaima o kaeri nasai. 旅行はどうでしたか？すごいでしたよ。毎晩は作りました。Okay, let's stop there. Alright, so すごいでしたよ。毎晩は作りました。Now, instead of saying すごい, I don't know. I think if it was me, I would have put instead of saying すごいでした, I would have put 面白かったです or 楽しかったです。楽しかったです like the traveling, the 旅行はどうでしたか? I would have put it was interesting or it was fun. Then you had 毎晩は作りました. Now this wa, because I know there are some people that they're very picky, so I'm gonna let you guys know right now. The wa here is in Romaji because this is how he wrote it to me. But normally in written Japanese they use the HA and not WA. WA is wa for the spoken, but HA is read as ha. You don't pronounce the ha, it's still wa. They just write HA when they write the language. So just to let you know that. So the wa is actually should be HA. Okay? So 毎晩は作りました. So this was kind of confusing to me because you said すごいでしたよ。毎晩は作りました. My ban is every night. So as far as every night, 作りました. 作りました from 作る means to make. But when you say 作りました, that means made in the past. So it literally says made it every night. So I'm not exactly sure what you were trying to say here. So when you see this, I want you to let me know in the comment area or PM so I can correct it for you. Okay, the next part says what? Koyama, 何をしましたか? どこへ行きましたか? And then Tanaka, そうですか。金曜日に梅田へ行きました. So the Tanaka part, so you said そうですか. Because Koyama asked you, what did you do? Where did you go? And you reply, そうですか. Instead of saying そうですか, you should say そうですね. Say そうですね, not そうですか. Should be そうですね. そうですねis like, well, let me see. Something like that. So instead of saying そうですか, you might want to say そうですね. Like that. Let me see. そうですね. Alright? So let me see, and then you will say 金曜日に梅田へ行きました. Okay? Let's see. The next part you say あそこでたくさん中国語料理を食べました. そして映画館で英語の映画を見ました. Okay. Let's see here. Koyama says どんな映画を見ましたか? ヒッチを見ました. Ah, そうです. Now you say ah, そうです. You want to say ah, そうですか. Make sure you put a ka after the des. Ah, そうですか. Really? What's next here? 土曜日に嵐山へ行きました. 嵐山は大好きです. 木や花などとても美しいでした. Okay. So only thing here, let's see. 美しい. So you said 美しいでした. It should be 美しかったです. utsukushikatta desu, not utsukushi deshita. Now, if you had an n here, like utsukushin, that n we talked about before, if you had that here, then you could say deshita. But if you just have utsukushi without that, you have to change this. You have to drop off the e here and add a kata. Utsukushikatta desu. Utsukushikatta desu. Not utsukushi deshita. Alright. Let's see, what's next? Okay, たくさん写真を撮りました。小山、去年は嵐山へ行きました。私は嵐山も大好きです。日曜日に神戸でずっと買い物をしました。本屋で雑誌や本などを買いました。私の方は少し楽しかったんでしたが、とっても面白くていいです。Okay, so this part here was a little off. Okay, so 私はwhere are we? So 私の本は少し楽しかったんですが, so here you say that my book was a little fun. What did you say? You said my book was a little fun. I'm not sure if that's what you wanted to say. Let me know exactly what you wanted to say here. But this translation is, my book was a little bit fun, but 楽しかったんですが、とっても面白くていいです。Here you try to say, it was a little fun, but very, very interesting and good. Now, if you're talking about the past, if you let's say you wanted to say it was interesting and good, you don't use omoshiro kute, because this is more of like in the present. You would say omoshiro katte. You put this in the past, omoshiro katte, and then wait, let me see. Totemo omoshiro katte. It was fun. Wait, it was interesting. Let's see, it was interesting, and I guess you would say totemo omoshirokatte yokatta desu. Right? Does that make sense? Totemo omoshirokatte yokatta desu. Or I would just say totemo omoshirokatta desu. Omoshirokatta desu. Right? What would you guys say? Could he have said totemo omoshirokutte yokatta desu, or just say totemo omoshirokatta desu? Which one sounds better? I'm gonna leave that open to our audience here. Okay? But here, just keep in mind, when you say totemo omoshirokutte ii desu, this omoshirokutte, it means interesting and then you say ii desu. But since you're talking about the past here, because you said sukoshi tanoshikatta desu ga, you have to keep this all in the past. So e will actually, if you used e and you want to describe it in the past, it will be yokatta. And then here, if you wanted to use omoshiroi in the past, you say omoshirokatte, and then add whatever else you wanted to say. Okay? Alright, what's next? Okay, so 明日は試験があるんですから、後で図書館で勉強します。と一緒に勉強しませんか? Okay, so that's what you wrote. So, instead of saying, let's see, where are we? Koyama. Okay. Oh, wait. There was something else. I'm sorry, let's back up. I skipped something. Okay, so we just had this here about the book. Now, you had Tanaka ima koko ni imasu. So you said, ato de uchi e kairimashita. Ima koko imasu. So koko, make sure you put the ni. Koko ni imasu. You're here. I am here. Okay? The next one you say, 私は8時から9時まで日本語のクラスへ行きます。It would probably be better to say, 私は8時から9時まで日本語のクラスがあります。Instead of saying it in the way you said it. 明日は、let's see. 一緒に勉強します。Okay. 日本語のクラスに行きます。So that's like, because you say, 私は8時から from 8 o'clock up until 9, 日本のクラスへ行きます. I go to the class I go to the Japanese class from 8 to 9. I would probably say I have the Japanese class from 8 to 9. Okay, what else you said? Kino no ban. So, so kyo wa, okay, so here, you just had like, the word order was a little bit messed up. So I would say, kyo wa shiken ga arun desu kara. Because I have this exam today, kino no yoru, you said kino no ban, but you want to say kino no yoru or yube, which is a little bit more formal for last night. Kino no yoru zutto benkyou shimashita. So because I have an exam today, last night I studied the whole time. So kyou wa shiken ga arun desu kara, kino no yoru zutto benkyou shimashita. Like that. Okay. And then you said, your next part, you said, to isho ni benkyou shimasen ka? The only problem with this, when you use this isho ni, to isho ni, you just use to isho ni, you have to make sure you put the noun in front. So you say, watashi to isho ni benkyou shimasen ka? Won't you study together with me? Or you can drop off that to and just say, isho ni benkyou shimasen ka? Won't we study together? So you can drop off the to, or if you decide to add the to, you have to put the noun in front of that to. Okay? Alright, so Tanaga. What's next? それはいいです。何時にやりましょうか? So desu ka. So you said so desu ka here. You said so desu ka. 6時図書館の前にどうですか? Okay, so here I would say so desu ne. That's again like before, it's like, oh, let me see. So desu ne. 図書館の前で会いましょう。図書館の前で会いましょうか? Shall we meet in front of the library this way? 図書館の前で, you need de, not need, because you have this action going on here. So 図書館の前で会いましょうか? Shall we meet in front of the library? それはいいです。And then last part, すごい。今クラスへ行きます。また後で頑張ってね. So for this part here, instead of saying すごい、今クラスへ行きます, I would say そろそろ、今からクラスに行きます。そろそろ、今からクラスに行きます. So it's like, well then, from now, I'm going to go to class. Instead of saying すごい, it will probably sound better this way. So yeah, I'll post for the other people. You guys have any other suggestions about this? Like, these are just my suggestions. I'm sure there's some better ones out there. I will post his little dialogue he made up in the description area for you guys. You guys can help him out too. So that's it. Like I said, I apologize for this late response. If you have any other questions, just let me know. And in the meantime, I look forward to you guys' questions, and thanks for viewing.